Arsenal versus Watford predicted line. That is right, lads, we are here at the final game of the Premier League season. Yes, it has been a very disappointing season for Arsenal as we currently sit 10th in the Premier League, but let's just say on the bright side, at least we can't finish bottom half. Wow, it really has been a bad season for Arsenal. But in terms of our opponents today, we verse Watford, and this is a massive game for FC Cojones, as if they are to lose this game, they will be going down to the Championship. So yes, this game means nothing for the Arsenal, but at the same time, I would love nothing more than to relegate Mr. Cojones down to the Championship. And with also this being the final game of the season, let's just say the lineup is going to be very interesting, because of course Arsenal's next game is the FA Cup final, and so make no mistake, the Arsenal players will be fighting to start in the FA Cup final. So with that being said, guys, let's get into today's video and let's discuss Arsenal versus Watford, the final Premier League game season, and most importantly, my predicted lineup. Let's be talking. Arsenal Football Club, it has been a disappointing season, and make no mistake, even if we win against Watford, it's still gonna be very disappointing. To be honest with you guys, all I'm focusing right now is on the FA Cup final. But I'll tell you what though, the prospect of relegating Mr. Troy Deeney and Cojones himself is a bit tasty, I can't lie. Yo, what is on guys, my name is Papastathopoulos, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, lads, we are back again to discuss the Arsenal as we go up against Watford in the final Premier League game of the season. Of course, as I've already said, this game means nothing in terms of Arsenal, but in terms of Watford, this is the big one, the massive one, because if they can't win, they are going down to the Championship. And so let's just say, yes, it's not a must win for the Arsenal, but for Watford, they need this win very, very badly. And in terms of Arsenal and their league hopes, I think the only thing we're fighting for is finishing above Burnley. Yes, Burnley. But all that being said, guys, before we get into the video, so I'm sure to go down there, smash a like on it, and also do subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on your predictions for the game, your predicted lineups, and anything else you would like to discuss. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, make sure to follow all my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and subscribe to my group channel, The Offsiders. The links are in the description below, baby. But with that being said, guys, let's get into this and let's discuss Arsenal versus Watford, the final Premier League game of the season, and most importantly, my predicted lineup, lads. Let's get into this. Starting off in goal, lads, is going to be Matt Macy. Yes, I just said Matt Macy, because in this game, as I said, lads, this is a nothing game for the Arsenal. On one hand, yes, you can play Emelic Martinez to have him a bit more experience going into the Chelsea game, but at the same time, lads, as I said already, this is a nothing game. And so in terms of Matt Macy, this guy is a guy who's 25 years of age now, and I think it's about time we give him a bit of first team Premier League experience. And I also believe Martinez is deserved of a bit of a break as well. And so yes, it may be a bit of a stupid decision, but I would start man like Matt in this game. But yeah, all jokes aside, I would like to see Matt Macy start this game just for the sake of it. Let's give him a couple games, and yeah, lads, there you go, Matt Macy, for me, you are starting. Moving on to right back, lads, it's gonna be man like Hector Bellerin. Mr. Environmental himself, yes, we are starting you today. Because in terms of last game, lads, we didn't even start Hector Bellerin, so I think it's time we give him a bit more match fitness and match sharpness. Because going into the FA Cup final, I do believe he's going to start. And so with him also getting his rest in the last game, I think it's time we see Hector Bellerin start. Because yes, this game is a nothing game for the Arsenal, and there's always the risk of injuries. But at the same time, lads, players that haven't played, I think I want them to be match fit and match sharp going into the FA Cup final, as we try to get revenge from Braku last year. Chelsea, I haven't forgotten. But yeah, in terms of this game, I think it's a no-brainer. Hector Bellerin has to start, because of course, if you get the win, you know, Watford get relegated and Mr. Bellerin plants a few tweets. You'll have to see it. Bellerin, you have to start. Moving on to the first centre-back, it's going to be Socrates Papastathopoulos. Yes, this guy actually still plays for the Arsenal. In terms of Socrates, this is a very interesting one. Prior to the break of football, Socrates was actually starting quite a few games, and quite a few games at right back. But since the return of football, Socrates has not played a single 0 minutes for the Arsenal. And so part of me wonders, when Martinelli been injured for the rest of the season, and Socrates being the standard slide tackle specialist, is he the guy who injured Martinelli? But putting all conspiracy theories to one side, I think this is a game again where I think we might as well start Socrates. With Mustafi being injured and Socrates not playing a single minute, I think it's time we give Papa a bit of a send-off. Yes, he's not been the greatest centre backs, and he can be a bit stiff sometimes, but at the same time, lads, what do we actually have left to lose? But yeah, in this game, I would like to see Socrates Socrates starting this game. Moving on to the next centre back, it's gonna be Rob Holdini. Yes, that's right, lads, again, this is a bit of a mixed one. On one hand, I'm starting players like Macy and Socrates who aren't gonna start in the FA Cup final, and on the other hand, I've gone players like Bellerin and Holding who most likely are gonna start the final. But then again, lads, we don't have that many options at the moment either, and so going into the FA Cup final, again, Holding's a player who I want to be match fit, match sharp, and so that's why I'd start Rob Holding in this game. And of course, with Scott Mustafi now being injured for the final, it is time to reload Rob Holding of 2017. And so in this game up against a striker like Troy Deeney, I think it'll be a good test for him, a good physical battle. And so going into the FA Cup final, I want Rob Holding to be prime, in condition, match sharp, and the Rob Holding of 2017. Rob Holdini, you are starting, my friend. Moving on to the left back, it's going to be Sead Kolasinac. But in this game, I would like to see Mr. Tesco bodyguard himself, Sead Kolasinac, start. And that is simply because I don't want to see him near the starting lineup come the FA Cup final. Yes, Sead, you are a fantastic bodyguard of Mesut Ozil, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, Sead, I don't trust you either. And for me, that is zero coincidence. In the 2 games Kolasinac missed, we won against Man City and against Liverpool. The game he comes back in, we lose 1-0 to relegation battle in Aston Villa. We've already given one team at Aston Villa another year in the Premier League, so let's not do that again, Sead. But yeah, in this game, I will actually see Sead Kolasinac start, and that is simply because I don't want him near the FA Cup final starting 11. Moving on to the first central midfielder, it's going to be Matteo Guendouzi. Ale, Matteo, where have you been, my brother? Because in the press conference leading onto this game, Arteta has actually come out and said Ozil and Guendouzi will both be available. Now, I'm not saying Guendouzi just don't start in this game, but what I am saying, if Arteta is saying these guys are available, for me it means they probably will be in the matchday squad. And just for the fact alone that we have not seen Matteo in the Arsenal shirt since that game against Brighton all those weeks ago, with him being rested and fully fit, I think this is a game where we see Matteo Guendouzi play. Because not only could it be his final Arsenal game, but I think it's about time we give the lost Arsenal son a bit of minutes on the pitch as well. And again, I'm going to go into the FA Cup final as well, because if we start Guendouzi and he gets injured, he ain't going to start the FA Cup final anyways. But if you start a player like Xhaka or Ceballos and they get injured, then his curtains come the FA Cup final. So in this game, make no mistake, I would like to see a Matteo Guendouzi remontada, because yes, he might not be here come next season, but in this game, I would like to see Matteo Guendouzi start for the Arsenal as that deep lying central midfielder. Moving on to the next attacking midfielder, it's going to be Mesut Ozil. It is a remontada on top of a remontada. I believe in the case of Mesut Ozil, again, it's a guy who's not going to start in the FA Cup final. Whereas if we start playing at Danny Spurs and he gets injured, then we could be in a bit of issues, lads. And also, if we were to go back to the Aston Villa game, I think one thing we saw is the Arsenal team definitely lacks creativity. In fact, we rank 16th in the Premier League for chances created. And so when you have a goat of chances created like Mesut Ozil, I think this is a game where I would like to see him start. And as Arteta already said, the guy is available, so Mesut, you have no excuses, no back injuries, nothing like that. Mesut, for me, I want you to start in this game, and I would love nothing more to see a Mesut Ozil remontada masterclass. So Mesut, it is all over to you. The stage is yours. Take it away. Moving on to the next central midfielder, lads, it's going to be man like Joseph Willock. Again, another player who for me is not going to start come the FA Cup final. And also, if he is to start in the FA Cup final, you want him to match up and match fit. And so if you are to start Joe Willock in the game, he's going to get that fitness, the sharpness, all that he needs going into the FA Cup final. But then again, lads, I don't think he's going to start in that game. And so in the final home game season, let's give him a cheeky little run out, a cheeky little game, a cheeky little start as well. But one thing I will say, lads, is let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you going to go into this game starting players that aren't going to start in the final, or do you want to go full strength to get the players in complete match sharpness, match fitness? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, baby. Moving on to the first winger, the right winger, it's going to be Reece Nelson. I said Reece Bomberclot Nelson, because the last time we saw man like Reece Nelson, lads, it was a spectacular game against Liverpool, where the guy had Virgil van Dijk on ropes, shaking and shivering, because not only did he aid the Arsenal first goal, he also got the Arsenal winner, the second goal. And going into this game, Reece, this is a time for you to shine, because yes, going into the FA Cup final, I don't think you're going to start, but if you want to start, this is a game to show why you should be in that starting 11. It is a game for you to either prove yourself as an Arsenal starter, or be a guy who's going to sit on the bench at the FA Cup final. It is over to you, Reece. Cause Watford some issues, and you might be in that 11 come the FA Cup final. But yeah, lads, make no mistake, this is a game where I would like to see Reece Nelson start. So Reece, it is all over to you, my friend. Take it away. The stage is yours with Mesut and Matteo. Take it away, my friend. Moving on to the striker, lads, is going to be Pierre, Emelic, Aubameyang. Hello, lads, this is very simple. Yes, we have nothing to play for as a team, but this game, Aubameyang has something to play for, and that is the Golden Boots. Yes, it is unlikely, and he might not win it, but lads, it's a game where I think Aubameyang wants to be started, so we can at least have a chance of winning the Golden Boot. Because having won it last year, I think this is something that Aubameyang, as a personal thing, wants to win. He's had a really good season for Arsenal, and the fact alone that Arsenal was 16th in the list of chances created this season, and Aubameyang is still up there for the Golden Boot, let's put some respect on this guy's name. Not only has he gone to the Bundesliga and beaten Lewandowski for the Golden Boot there, He has come to the Premier League and won it once, and it's time to make it two, baby. Aubameyang for me has to start in this game down the middle. Let's make some transfer Aubameyang and let's relegate Watford in style. Aubameyang for me has to start down the middle. Is the Golden Boot pending? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Moving on to the left winger, lads, the final player, it's going to be Nicolas Pepe. Yes, that's right, lads. In this game, I will start Pepe as that left winger, and the reason behind it is very simple. In the Liverpool game, lads, what we saw was a front three of Nelson on the right, Lacazette in the middle, and Pepe on the left. And yes, Pepe is a natural right winger, but in that game, Arteta starting him on the left hand side, he caused Liverpool quite a few issues. And I think when you have a front three, when you have a right on the right side and left on the left side, you have a lot more balance going forwards. And so in this game, lads, let's treat it as a bit of an experiment, because after all, even if we lose, it doesn't really mean much. I mean, worst comes, we're going to finish 10th in the Premier League behind Burnley. Oh, that really hurt, lads. I've seen that table enough. I've cried enough. I've shouted enough, lads. It doesn't affect me. But yeah, going into this game, lads, I think a front three of Nelson, Aubameyang and Pepe, the chances are there, the pace is there, and most importantly, the balance is there as well. And also, Pepito, make no mistake, going into the FA Cup final, this is a game where you can get form going, get some goals, get some assists, and let's go to the final and let's show some presence, blood FC. So there you go, lads. That's my front three of Nelson, Aubameyang, and Pepe. Lads, it is over to you. Let's get Aubameyang that golden boot for the second year running. It is over to you, Nikito. All that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video there and there. Of course, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to go down there and smash a like on it, and also do subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on the predictions for the game, your predicted lines, and anything else you would like to discuss. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, also make sure to follow all my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and subscribe to my group channel, The Offsiders. The links are in the description below. But with that being said, guys, we are going to end it there and there. In the video today, lads, we discuss Arsenal versus Watford and my predicted line, lads. Yes, we have nothing left to play for, but I would love nothing more than to relegate FC Gunners and get Aubameyang the golden boot. So lads, it is over to you. I will see you next time in a bit.